Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nathan. Just want to say good evening, everyone, both East West Coast. If you guys enjoyed your day today here on Saturday, if you guys are also enjoying the weekend so far, and for this video tonight, of what I wanted to talk to you guys about is Tristan Rogers back at General Hospital. So let's go right into it. The link will be in the description down below. This is from SoulCentral.com, posted by Common Clifford on the 28th of February 2018, posted on Wednesday over last week. And it says, Easter is still several weeks away, but fans who tuned in to the latest episode of Super-themed podcast were treated with an Easter egg of a surprise. ABC executive Nathan Varney revealed that Tristan Rogers will soon be reprising the role of Robert Scorpio. When asked whether or not Robert, Holly, and Stan's fans could look forward to seeing their favorite couple back at Port Charles in the near future, Varney confirmed on Daytime After Dark that bringing Rogers back is indeed on the books, or rather scripts. Quote, "We actually have an interesting story that the writers are working on," he said, adding, quote, "I hope Robert will be back sooner or later. That's the plan." Shortly after fans discovered the podcast, Rogers took to social media to confirm his return and to disclose his first day back at work, March 19th. It says on his Twitter, Tristan Rogers, at Tristan Rogers on Twitter. So there you have it from Nathan himself. "I'm coming back to start work on March 19th. At this time, there is no word of what might bring Robert back to canvas. He was last seen in Port Charles back in the fall of 2016 when he convinced Anna Finola Hughes to rejoin the WSB. Unfortunately, Varney confirmed that though Rogers is scheduled for a Port Charles return, Sands won't be back as Holly anytime soon. However, he did admit he loves the character, so there's a chance she could pop in Port Charles in the future. In other news, Varney also confirmed that the writers are working on a storyline for Laura Spencer, despite news that portrayer G. Francis reportedly walked away from the series after being dropped in precarious status. How do you feel about Tristan Rogers returning to Joe Hospital? What do you think might break him back to Port Charles? We want to hear from you, and there are many ways you can share your thoughts. Post a comment article down below, sharing the article on Facebook, tweeting the article, or by submitting feedback. I'm glad, that Tristan Rogers is back as Robert Scorpio. Robert Scorpio is one of my all-time favorite characters at Joe Hospital. The character is a full-time, well, not full-time, but he's basically a legend on that show, and he's been involved in so many storylines in the '80s. I mean, there were storylines between him, Anna Devane, played by Finola Hughes, Sean Donnelly, played by James E. Riley, Kimberly McCullough, who played Robin Scorpio, and plenty more. And I think that over the years, after he returned to General Hospital in 2006, I think that's where the writing for the character took a total nosedive because the previous head writers did not know the history or the backstory to Robert Scorpio and what made him a WSB agent. What made him a parent, what made him to a father that loved his child and loved his family, his friends, the ties that he had with the people of Port Charles. With Frisco, Felicia, Sean, Tiffany, Ada. There's just so much rich history with the Scorpio family and the writers. I think dropped the ball. I think for Rod Carvalho, I will give him credit. He did write a little bit more for Robert Scorpio, and we did get to see some good scenes between him, Robin, Ada. During that time when Rod Carvalho was writing, and even before Rod Carvalho started writing for Joe Hospital, there were some good scenes here and there. There were just some beats that were missed. And I do think that this time around, we're going to see Tristan Rogers back as Robert Scorpio to help Anna out with the search for her missing children that were informed that she found out that Anna found out about when Fajon was in town a couple of months ago. I do think that Tristan Rogers deserves to be back at Joe Hospital full time, and it's highly impossible because there are people who want the actor back on YNR. But to me, here's why I think he does not fit on YNR, in my opinion. I think that him playing Colin was an interesting role. It's just not good enough for me. And I know it's not good enough for others. The past couple of years, actually since he's been on YNR, his time there has been wasted so much, and you would just get to see him here and there and all the time. And I think that YNR really dropped the ball on this character, and I don't think that we will see him for Ryanar's 45th anniversary mean that we will only get to see Jill by herself, with her of course with their children and family and friends in Genoa City. But as far as Tristan Rogers goes, I'm just glad that he's back on the show. I'm just glad that he's back as Robert Scorpio. I do hope that he will stay long term in Port Charles because that is where the home of Robert Scorpio truly is. But tell me, Costello, guys, you think about this? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you in Moonage about Tristan Rogers back to General Hospital as Robert Scorpio? And so, tell me in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to always to subscribe to the channel, guys. And until next time, it's day to say peace, take care. We'll see you guys there for next video coming up tomorrow morning or in a couple minutes. So stay tuned. So, on this time, take care, guys. See you guys later. Peace. Have a good night. We'll see you guys later for next video coming up either tomorrow or Monday, the beginning of next week. And I am out. Peace.